Hello and welcome to our Friday. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. Izzy has long since left for college. I've been working on a number of things at my desk, which I could tell you about later maybe, but I'm starving. I've left it so long to make my lunch that my legs are wobbling and my knees feel all trembly. And you know what it's like when you leave it that long, you just want to grab something unhealthy and instant, don't you? But I feel guilty for eating rubbish yesterday, so I'm going to try and make something proper and quick. Right, it's the make something very quick challenge. Tin of tomatoes, tin of chickpeas, frozen mushrooms, there's some more frozen mushrooms there because those are going to run out, and couscous. It is just coming up to 1:30. Let's see how long it takes me to make something out of these. Kettle's on for the couscous. Just frying the frozen mushrooms in a little oil. Hot water going on the couscous. That should take 5 minutes, I think. One cheap tin of chopped tomatoes going in. They're ready cooked in the tin, aren't they? They just need heating through. Oh, it's not chopped. Oops! They'll disintegrate, it's fine. Likewise, the 29p tin of chickpeas going in. I think the tomatoes were a similar price. Do I want all of it now? I'll save half a tin. I'll put it in the fridge. I put too much water in the couscous. It's done, but it's swimming in liquid. Tastes alright though, even in the liquid, to be honest. That's about done. As long as the, I mean, everything's cooked. As long as it's heated up and those are defrosted and hot, that should be done. Yeah, I'd say that was an 8-minute meal. It's probably done. I'll just try one of those mushrooms and see. And then we'll know if it truly was an 8-minute meal. I should try one of the bigger ones, really. Oh yeah, no problem. It smells good. I put in a bit of basil and actually I put in a few pinches of gravy granules because I happen to have them in the cupboard and I was too impatient to crumble up a stock cube. So, but it smells good. I think it was a good idea. Finally, cheese. Okay, quite a lot of cheese. I probably should have gone a bit easier, but there we are. There it is. Oh, do you know what I want now? Oh, it's all set in motion. She's getting out of control. It's the chilli flakes. Oh, quite a lot of chilli flakes. Whoops. That was yummy. I enjoyed that. Simple, cheap, balanced and nutritious. Very good. Today Isabel is sitting her maths assessment, which is basically a maths GCSE mock, I think, if Izzy's got her information correct, which she might not have. Now, before this topic gets any older, do you remember the other day I confessed to my squeamishness surrounding the sponge? Gives me horrible, nasty tingles and I don't like them. I find them very agitating. I asked people in the comments, did they have any similar aversions? And oh yes, everybody's been coming out of the closet. So I think it's going to be interesting if I just sit down and make a quick list of them and then I will be back in a flash to tell you what they all are. I'm back. I've got my list. Are you ready? Okay. Chalk on a chalkboard from Frida and Lona channel. I think we can all relate to that one. Now, this was random. Somebody was freaked out by the grandmother's living room chair upholstery. There's that one. Also, wooden ice lolly sticks or popsicle sticks between the teeth. There's another one. Paper scraping against metal. For example, when the mail comes in through the letterbox. Cotton wool. Cotton buds or cotton batons, whatever you want to call them, that go in your ear. Very random. Reservoirs. I liked that one. Peach skin. This is our retirement channel said that to them is like tin foil on their teeth. Apparently. Number 9, someone knows of somebody that has this with buttons. And last of all, polystyrene. So thanks for that, everybody. Very interesting list. I'm going to get in the kitchen now, tackle the washing up, deal with the kitchen, and then I'm going to hoover this rug. Look at it. Don't know where all that's come from. Possibly Izzy's new bag. I don't know, but it needs dealing with. Oh, look, but before I do, news just in today. More local lockdowns for Cardiff, Swansea and Llanelli. Here we go then, woman versus washing up again. For some reason, I always overfill my sink, like it's right up to the brim. don't know how I do it. I just don't pay attention when I'm running it, I think. Nearly done. Like magic, look. I've washed up now. I had to scrub these wax thingies. They're like, you know, substitute cling film. It's cotton soaked with wax, basically. The problem is they get a bit hairy because of Izzy's hairy coat. So I have to give him a bit of a scrub with the brush, but it comes off on the bristles then, and you can sort of pick it off in one waxy lump. I'm dying to ring Izzy, but I don't know if she's finished her test or not yet. Oh, I want to know what happens. I'm going to go in there and hoover now, but I'm just not going to film it because I just need to get on now because the day's getting on. So I'll speak to you afterwards. Okay, I haven't hoovered. I have been putting the last of the laundry away and tidying up quite a lot in the front room, ready to hoover, and then Izzy rang. She's done her maths assessment. She hasn't had it marked yet. She also hasn't had her English assessment marked, but apparently the tutor's doing it this afternoon. So I really hope they let us know before the end of today, because it's torture having to wait. But anyway, Izzy says she was quite happy with the maths exam. She said she answered all of the questions and she, to the best of her knowledge, has got them all right. There's nothing that she guessed on. There was nothing that she found difficult. She answered it all. So fingers crossed. Just been picking some stuff up off the sofa that was just strewn around, and here's this top. I've been like falling out of love with this top. I love this top. It's just a stripy blue hoodie, look. It's this one. Now the reason I've gone off it is because it's just, I've just realised it's not pandemic friendly. It's got these sort of tightish like wristy bits there, and when you need to wash your hands 20 million times a day, you can't pull the sleeves up because my arm's too wide. I mean, I haven't got a wide arm, but that's particularly skinny, you know, so it just goes up to about there and then it gets wet and all soapy and yucky. So I think I'm just going to put it in the wardrobe and not wear it until after we don't have to wash our hands all the time anymore. That could be a while. So it's Friday afternoon. I've had a good clean up. Look, the sofa is relatively clutter free. This has become a bit of a dumping ground for jumpers and bags and things. Not good. Oh, and Isabel's tissues. Ugh. Anyway, yes, look, all hoovered. Done up the stairs, in the hallway, in the bathroom. Had a little bit of a wipe round in the bathroom. Had a bit of a clean of the toilet, that sort of thing. Done a bit in my room. I've actually been sitting editing at the desk as well, which I really enjoyed. And now I'm going to go for a walk because it's Friday evening, and why not? Izzy's not home from college yet, but she's got a key, so that's okay. She can just let herself in. I'm not going to go for a super long walk. I'm just going to have a quickie to blow away the cobwebs, because you know, when I sit down for too long at that desk, I feel like my brain starts just short-circuiting after a while, and I've got to that phase. So yeah, let's go out. I've made it out, and for the first time in ages I am actually cold outside. It's definitely feeling autumnal. It's quite breezy. Oh, there's a little bit of sunshine glinting through. I've just come to the park. I didn't fancy anything too taxing. I contemplated a brisk romp up the hill, but nah. Done something a lot flatter and easier and non-challenging, so I could just, I don't know, let my daydreams drift and think of happier times to come when we can get out and explore the world a bit more. At least the sky's nice and blue now. I did bring an umbrella because it looked a bit threatening just as I was leaving the house, but it's cleared up now, thankfully. And the wind appears to have died down as well. I've got nippy cold hands though. First time really this season. Flowers are mostly gone, but look, there's some. Looks like some more are coming though. Acorns are looking like that. Some big and juicy. Squirrels will be pleased. Quite a size on them, look. I've noticed there are loads of birds on the bowling green picking at it. sort of birds are those then? I'm assuming they might possibly be wagtails, only because of what they're doing with their tails. Cool, I just found some big fungi. Let's have a bit of reference as my foot. There are more. They're there. Look. Past their best though, and partially eaten by things. Oh, here comes the rain. Just as I was about to show you a load of, I think, bracket fungus. Right, camera away. It's almost stopped, and look, a rainbow. And some random geese grazing in the field. Quite a lot of them, in fact. I'm going home now anyway. It's still spitting with rain a bit and my camera's getting a little bit drizzly. I'm back. It's 10 to 7. I've got the low sugar shakes, so I'm eating a quick biscuit before feeding myself properly. Izzy's in the cellar singing as usual. She says she's busy trying to harmonise with herself. I think she's recording herself and then singing along with the recording that she made of herself. I'm going to heat up the couscous that I had for lunch because she's not hungry because she had a big feast on the way back apparently. I chucked the rest of that can of chickpeas in to bulk it up a bit because there wasn't much there. Not a lot of green. Okay, there's no green, but I'm going to have it anyway. And I'm going to have mozzarella with it this time. Oh look, and I got these from my garden earlier. I think they might have needed picking slightly earlier, but well, here they are anyway. I finished my food. Izzy is in my cellar again, singing and messaging friends at the same time. Go on, Izzy, sing us a song.
I was singing halfway along and I just interrupted and walked downstairs.
So yes.
You just act like you're not there.
Okay, I'm not here.
I don't know where I was.
It was like do 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 do, something like that.
Okay, I know where that is now. I feel awkward. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn, burn. There you go.
Yay! At last! It is beyond me how she can text and sing different words at the same time. I'm going to edit this now. If you enjoyed this video, could you please give it a like? It really helps the channel to grow and I so appreciate it. If you're new here and you'd like to follow more of our story, feel free to hit that subscribe button and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!